Okay, so we are going to observe Mayflower Public School Library's OPAC. So the first thing you need to do before you can observe their OPAC is type in the web address. It's right up here, www.mayflowerschools.org/online-public-access-catalog. So when you first get to this web page, it gives you an option of whether to go to the Mayflower Elementary School, Middle School, or High School. So for our purposes today, we will look at the middle school. The OPAC for the Mayflower Middle School Library has many features when you come to its home page. Here on the left, it has its news and messages. The first thing you see is a welcome, and then you see a couple of extra messages, one about abdodigital.com and how the ebooks can be accessed there. And then down here, just information about searching for any books or media. If you go over to the right, you have your search bar. Further to the right are featured books. It changes frequently. It'll show the title of the book with the author, how many page numbers are in it, the call number, and if it's available or not, and how many copies are available. You also have the option to go down here to the book bag, and this can add the book to a list of titles that interest you. And you can go back later to that list by clicking here and choosing something to read next. If you go down, Mayflower has a feature of what's hot, so books that are very popular right now that many youth are checking out. It shows Maximal Ride, The Warriors, Mockingjay, and more. If you want to, you can click the arrows to make it go different directions. So we can go back if you missed one. Or you can click the See All button and see all of the books that are considered on the hot list. So if you scroll up, you notice these 4 tabs on the top of the Mayflower homepage. Each lead to a different option. We're going to click on Search. Once you click on the search option, it will take you to several different options. We have a combo. This allows you to search for any author, title, or subjects at one time. You have expert search, media if you want to search for only media like ebooks or DVDs. If you want to search through study programs like Accelerator Reader or Reading Counts, you can go here. You can search for a book based on its Lexile level, based on any visual images, and then you can just browse normally. If you go back up and click on Visual, and here are the icons that allow you to search by classification, any recent additions made to the library, anything that might have general interest for readers, any books that are award winners, and any books that you just want to search by the materials. So we're going to go to links now, up here on the top. Here are just some extra links that could be useful for any patrons. It has links to my items, which allows any student to see what books they have checked out or books that are reserved. And then it has the news and messages, which brings you right back to the same message that is on the home page. So we're going to go up here to home, and we're going to try searching for a book or a genre of books. Since it is Halloween soon, we're going to search for Halloween books. I'm going to do it by keyword. It brings up any books that have the word Halloween in it first, and then if you scroll down further, it'll have books that are related to Halloween in them. If you notice, it gives you lots of information, such as the call number, the title, the author, the year it was published, and the copies, and if they're available. Gives you a brief synopsis, the reading level for accelerated reader and the points, and the interest level. And then also if it is available as a digital copy. It tells you that. You can go to abdodigital.com, and it even tells you over here on the right that the book is it's available, and that it can be found on the internet. If you want to, you can click on this plus button and add the book to your book bag to read later. This also tells you that it is available and on the internet. If you go over here to the left, you have another search bar. You can also go to other options for looking at books related to Halloween. You can search for them based on their status of if they're in. That way it will not show any books that are out. So you can do that. All of these are in. There's not a single book that is already checked out here. We're going to go back. You can search for the book if it's just print material, or you can search for the ebook. Here we have two options. You can also search for the author. And if it's about students. You can also use this bar up here to search by relevance, title, author, the copyright, or the call number. You can sort them that way. There's another option to add the books to your book bag. Right now, you're seeing the books in list view, but you can also view them as a grid if that's easier. And then you can print the list if you need the list in your hand later. And then if you have any questions, you can go to help. So we're going to add a book to our book bag. Let's add two. And we're going to go up here to our temporary book bag. It now shows us that we have two in there. We're going to click View. And there they are. Now if you want to, you can remove any of them. And it even allows you to scan their barcodes, which we're not going to do that right now. Here's another search bar option. We're going to try media. So let's do Halloween again. Well, and we're just going to click all of the options and see what we get. Okay, so we're back to our original ebooks. So let's try combo now. Let's try a book we're more familiar with. So let's do, how about J.K. Rowling, which put the last name, Harry Potter. And we'll try witches. And there we go. Simple as that. Tells you if they're available and where to find them. These can be found in the classroom or in the main library. Now we're going to do expert. Let's go by author. We're just going to do Rowling again. Let's try if they have a DVD. And then there are no options there. So we're going to go back up to the home bar, click on it, scroll down, and we're going to go to info. Here is where the library tells you their hours of operation, when they're open and when they close. And it says that it is open Sunday through Saturday from 8 to 3 every day. So we are going to move up here to this little icon of a smiley face and click on it. And this will lead us to Kids Viz, which is a search option with more visuals for kids who are struggling readers. So let's type in Halloween again in the search bar. It gives us the same options. And scroll through those and look at them. You can also search through the study programs by typing in the minimum reading level, maximum, minimum for point value, and maximum for point value, interest level, sorted by, and then information about the book you're searching for. You can even change it from accelerated reader to reading counts or Lexile level. So here's another visual for students if they want to go to their book bag. Right now we still have our book in there. Let's go ahead and remove it as well. Okay, so now you can go to another search option if you would like and type in more, or you can just go here and go back to the main home page for the middle school. That concludes our tutorial for Mayflower Middle School Library's OPAC.